guys, this is Michelle at Van Liew's Home and Garden at 7347 Prospect. Thanks for having me tonight. I appreciate the opportunity to be able to talk to you guys about how to winterize your fountain and then show off some of our fun new Christmas items that we have this year. So we're going to start with just the basic, really important thing of how to cover your fountain. Just really quickly for those of you that may have a freestanding fountain and not just a pond. Basically, the most important thing on these concrete fountains is getting all the water out of the fountain. Your pump can stay in, your lights can stay in. Let's say you have a fountain like this one here. It's going to have a drain plug inside, so you're going to want to pull that drain plug, make sure all the water is out of the fountain. I usually let the water keep pumping and, while I'm emptying the fountain, so I can make sure all the water is out of the fountain. It's not going to hurt your pump to run it dry for about a couple minutes to just make sure all the water is out of the fountain. Once that's done, pull your plug, put your cover on, something like this here. These are breathable covers. So that you don't get a lot of condensation that collects in there. With a breathable cover, you need to make sure that you don't have any water or snow pooling on the cover in the wintertime. So one of the really big keys of getting a cover installed properly is when you have some excess, you need to pull it up tight at the top and kind of pull it tight like a teepee. You want all the water and snow rolling off. You never want any cooling and collecting because it can slowly sink through the cover. So just make sure your cover's nice and tight. Think of a teepee when you cover your fountain, and if you cover it correctly, you'll be able to protect your fountain for years and years. So that was our first item we're going to talk about today. Second one, we're going to show you a few of our indoor fountains here just because we're just here right now. Now, most people use most of these fountains outdoors, but these particular ones don't really splash. So most of these, if you had a outdoor living area that was somewhat protected, you might be able to use one of these in that area, or any sort of a covered patio or outdoor protected living space. So we're going to move over to a few tabletop fountains that we have. Just in case you're wanting to bring your water sounds indoors this Christmas or this winter, if you miss your pond in the summertime. So we've got this darling little bird fountain right here. Just switched it up on Shantae. Okay, little bird fountain right there, which is adorable. That could be an indoor fountain. It includes the light. And then over here, we've got a couple other nice little pottery fountains that are great little indoor fountains. They don't splash at all. They actually have a nice amount of sound. So anyway, those would be a really nice item for a Christmas gift or something to bring your water indoors for the winter time if you're missing that. Okay, so now I think we're gonna move on out and talk about some of our winter arrangements. Our customers love these winter arrangements. You buy them already pre-made and you just drop them into your planters, and they're super convenient. A little bit expensive up front, but they will last you for multiple years. So in other words, you can stick them in your pot, use them for the entire winter, pull them out, put them in storage. They're going to look great next year too, and just put them back in your pots next winter. So we're going to go out and look at those real quick. All of the greens are artificial, but they really, really look real. Our large arrangement, and it comes in a 3-gallon container. I'm going to take it out so that you can kind of see what it's in. It's in a 3-gallon container. This particular one is. Our smalls come in a 1-gallon container. And basically what you do is you can just go to your planter, your current planter that you have. I'm not going to do it right now, but you dig a hole down in your current dirt, and then this will just slide right into the pot and just look like, a pre-made arrangement. The dirt is frozen this morning, so it's not sitting in there very well. So I'm going to put it down and let Shantae get a nice shot of the greenery and the berries in there, because it's all really beautiful and it's all artificial, but it really has a really real look to it. No watering, no turning brown in January and February. They're gonna look great all winter long. Let me pull out a small so that you can also compare that. This one here would be a small. That one comes in a 1 gallon container. I'm gonna pull that out. And I'll just show you the size of the pot on that one. That's a 1 gallon pot. And that can slip in a lot of different containers. We even put it in this little fire truck the other day. And it looked adorable. So it's a great way to add some festivities to your winter outdoor decorating. Or, you know, I even had a customer the other day buy one and was using it indoors. So just a great way to spruce up your planters in the wintertime, and very easy. All right, so we're gonna move inside and talk about some of our fun Christmas stuff that we got for 2020. All right, so one of the things that I personally find really fun to play with and do, and they're super easy, are these wood trays, and they're very reasonable. I think the large is $29.99 and the small is $19.99, and they're just so easy. You can see right here, you can just take trees and plop it, put them in there with a few little pieces of greenery and a little accent, and they're just so easy to do. I mean, you can do some balls with some string lights, any sort of trees. To me, they're just the easiest thing to throw together. I mean, even if we were to just do something so simple as to lay my notes down. Let me go grab a few of my favorite things to put in the box. Bleached pine cones, folks, are our hottest seller over the last 3 years. They're a special Jeffrey pine cone that we order in bleached, and they are absolutely gorgeous for the entire winter time. So, you know, you throw things like that in there and you have a super easy arrangement. I always like to throw something lighted in a box, but look how cute that is. And you can, you know, make anything in 5 minutes, throw it in there for any season. You can mix these up seasonally. So that's one of my very favorite things to do in the wintertime is make these centerpiece boxes, because they're just really easy. All right, so we're also gonna look at these flame waves. I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen those at our spring shows, but those give you the effect of a flame. They look best in a platinum jar. We sell a ton of these. People love them. The thing people really like about them is you can charge them with a USB charger. So you never have to buy a battery, which is really amazing because we all know how much we spend on batteries. So you can get, I believe it is about, what was it, Shantae, about 300 charges or
300 hours.
300 charges, and I think every time you charge it, you can get 30 hours.
Okay,
So
yeah.
Anyway, they're a little pricey up front, but they will last you a very, very long time, and you'll never have to buy a battery, which is really, really great. All right, so now we're just gonna walk through, and Shantae's gonna kind of just scan some of our Christmas sections here so that you guys can kind of see what we have going this year. We have a lot of the buffalo check plaid, the black and white. We think that's really traditional, and it goes well with traditional or modern. The birch trees have always been real popular. We got those this year in cream, which was nice. And I'll just let Shantae kind of scan through here as she walks over to the other area. We've got the cardinal section there, and as you all know, the cardinal is the symbol for a loved one coming back to visit you. So that's been a really popular theme for 2020, the cardinals. Shantae, I might also, after you scan there, hit the meerkats. I think they will like the meerkats for some reason. Okay. Come around. These are pretty new. They're so cute. I just think you guys being at the zoo so much over the years with the pond you have out there, maybe you guys got to enjoy the meerkats out there, but those little meerkat statues are new. They look awfully cute popping up next to a pond, you know. Oh, we'll get this thing going. These pendulums have been super popular. All right, Shantae, we'll come on over here and give a chance. Okay, so now I'm going to show you these cardinal ornaments. These were one of our most popular items last year at the fall shows. It has a LED candle inside of it, and it has a beautiful painted cardinal on it. These are amazing gifts, especially for someone maybe who lost a loved one this year. These are a really, really wonderful gift. All right, now we're going to walk over and take a look at these fun adjustable wreath stands that we have. Or wreath hangers, I should say. So this is a fun item, and we weren't able to reorder, so we actually had them specially made again for us. But this is a wreath hanger that goes over your door, and it has a candle holder in the middle of it. And the fun thing is, it's actually an adjustable wreath holder. So you could use this wreath holder with any size wreath, any wreath that you have, and then have a little candle in the front of it. So, and this is an indoor-outdoor LED candle. So I've had people doing these on their front door, and I've also had them doing them inside their house if they have a particular door that would look nice with a wreath hanger with a candle on it if they're, you know, going to have a special event or have people over or turn their candle on. So that wreath hanger is only $19, which is really a great deal. So anyway, that's one of my very favorite things. We're going to walk over to the little nativity snow globes. I don't know if you all have seen those, but those are really, really, really popular, especially for gifts. People love these for gifts. These little snow globes for the last couple of years have been one of our very most popular items. So we have a decent amount of those left, I would say. But those make wonderful gifts. All right, so now we're gonna coming here about to the end of our tour here, but we're gonna talk real quick. These are probably the item I'm most excited about this year, and they've really been selling really good already. I've already reordered twice on these. So a real tall, skinny lantern. They come in 3 styles. I liked them in particular for the simplicity of them, and we just took these, one of these stems in here, which this is also my very favorite new stem this year. For some reason, I just think this is absolutely beautiful. I've gone through and put it in my vases in my house to kind of just bring winter in. I'm not quite ready for Christmas, but this right now looks beautiful in my house. And then that mixed with this, and what this is a fun lighted stick that is battery operated that can go in a vase. It can go in this lantern. It's indoor outdoor if you want to put it on your front porch in a pot. But in these lanterns, we just did a simple stem with this, and then, you know, if you want to put something in there for fun, if you want to tie a little ribbon on to give it a little bit of character. But these people have been buying like crazy so far this year. And the other great thing about it is, you know, this stem, these 2 stems in there, and actually this particular lantern as it is could be all winter. It doesn't have to be just Christmas. This is definitely a winter item. You can easily take this, switch this to a different ribbon, put a spring magnolia flower in here or something like that, and it's okay. Well, apparently I got a phone call while I was, so it cut it off. So we'll see what happens here. So what I was saying, these are easily, we're easily able to switch these and make these beautiful for any season. So that's another great thing about these. They're not going to be just Christmas. So anyway, I'm going to let Shantae do a scan here real quick of this area, and I just want to thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to talk to you guys today, and I hope that we will see some of your faces in here this winter, because we miss seeing you guys. So we hope that you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and if you guys have any questions about any of the items you've seen here today, just feel free to give us a call at 816-523-1760. Thank you guys for your time. Have a great night, and we'll see y'all soon. Thank you.